Okay.
Baby, let me know.
Okay, let's see if I had a lot of viewers too. We back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, that's right, punk rock. We're back. Okay, you can't get me, fucking Shylocks. All right, there's no shutting me up. I'm the new Alex Jones. I'm the new Alex Jones. We got a caller, guys. It's Marie all the way from Bastiat's house. Say hi, Marie.
G'day.
From South.
How's it going, Cox?
From South Wales. All right, we got Marie on the line. Okay, well, how's it going, Marie?
Oh, quite splendid if I do say so myself.
Uh,
I'm looking absolutely dazzling, and I feel euphoric. I've just shot up some heroin.
how was it? What kind was it?
It was beautiful. A slight brown in colour. It smelled like vinegar.
Oh, nice. That's the good stuff.
It was everything a naughty girl like me wants on a day like this.
That's what's up. About how much did you do?
A naughty girl's worth.
A naughty girl's worth.
Yeah.
Are you getting messy?
Well, I felt a dribble from my cunt, and it dripped twice through my panties and onto the couch that I was sitting on. So only there we're okay, but I'm starting to clean Bastiat's house because his bedrooms is just a tip. Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
I have seen it. It's a disgrace.
It is. How can a boy live like that? It is just reads chaos, instability, but also beauty. Every element is placed just nicely on the floor, kicked with so much aggression, so much angst.
He's very. If I may interject real quick, Bastiat's weird, correct?
That's correct.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird is Bastiat?
Beyond any, it is, well, the thing about Bastiat is you can never use any sort of analogy, any sort of description to really fully implement and get, I guess, a sort of the weirdness of Bastiat.
Correct. He's very weird. It's very hard to explain Bastiat. He's an enigma. If you could summarize pi, if you could actually put a real number on it, that's the level of weird Bastiat would be.
Very well said. What sort of pie do you think it would be?
Let me think. Probably some sort of tart, maybe.
A tart, yes. Well, he definitely is a tart.
Yeah. What kind of cunt is he?
What sort of what? Sorry, buddy.
What kind of cunt is he? Is he a dog cunt?
Oh, a good cunt.
Oh, okay. That's good. He's Yeah. So I think he would be some sort of tart, if not a.
Oh, yeah, definitely, but a food hacked tart.
Yeah, if you put chocolate spread and peanut butter and sardines on a tart.
Hell yeah. With some popcorn chicken from KFC.
And a meat pie.
Yes. And some kangaroo mince pancakes.
Yeah.
Now those things, they are legendary. I got to see in the flesh. No pun intended there. YouTube's Bastiat's famous meat pancake.
How you saw it in person?
I saw it and I tasted it.
Was it yummy?
Hey, it was just mince. It just tasted like mince. It wasn't very much to talk about.
Just like his life, correct?
No.
No?
No, it's more than mince. Of course, I'm the mince in the relationship, but it's okay. And the meat chart, I think we're talking of a fine, a lamb leg roast.
And is that the meat you would be?
No, that's our relationship. Although, to be honest, it's that point when a lamb is venturing into a hogget, but it is still lamb, but you're just there at that tipping point of almost getting to a year old when it becomes a hogget. But no, it's most definitely a lamb leg roast.
Now I have a question.
You ever sucked the marrow from a lamb leg roast?
No, I have not. I've had bone marrow, such as cows, or that's about it.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I would say is about the juices that our relationship really draws out, is that sweet sucking of the lamb leg roast. It's fulfilling.
Now, if you could summarize y'all's relationship as a pie, what kind of pie would it be?
Now, that's a good question. I think also it will be a tart.
A tart?
It'll be
It'd be a tart.
Oh, shit. Now, it'll be a custard tart with some nutmeg on top. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, YouTube.
Okay. Now, would you serve any ice cream with the tart?
Oh, it's definitely more of a yogurt.
A yogurt? What type of yogurt? Like a Greek?
Oh, yeah, it would be definitely Greek.
Greek yogurt's good. I like Greek yogurt. I had some Greek yogurt yesterday. I had some pumpkin Greek yogurt for the I was in the festive mood.
No way. There can't be such a thing.
Yep, there is.
No way. What? That's fucked.
Now I have a question from a watcher, Jub, Jub.
Yeah.
He is asking, are you being naughty?
Yeah.
That's a yes, folks. If you have any more questions, if you guys want any questions answered, let me know and I will pass them on. Now, in the meantime, let me catch my breath. This mask is hard to breathe in. I wear the mask because I don't want people knowing who I really am, because I think there's some witches. I know that there's witches following me. I know that they're after me. I know they're after my wand. They're after a lot of things. They're after my life. Hello. So I gotta stay protected. I gotta stay safe. Now I have a question. Is Cobra naughty?
Yes, he's very, very naughty.
How naughty?
Totally pipe thoughts naughty.
Pipe thoughts naughty. Is this naughty?
Seriously, Facebook, you ever sucked a girl's vagina so hard she came in your mouth? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's naughty. Cobra's a naughty little fella. You know, it happens. Being naughty is being naughty good or bad?
That's very good.
It's good. What is bad?
What is bad? Well, what I think's really bad is most definitely it's probably coving. I really don't like coving.
Coving. Can you explain that?
Yeah. Well, you look up into a wall. You look at the top of the wall, and you see it. There's that point where it's the ceiling and the wall, and they intersect. So you've got that vertical coming along to the horizontal. Now, what some people like to do, they just either leave it, just go, yep, okay. Then there's these pricks that think it's okay to go and put some sort of trim along it. And some people enjoy to put coving. Now, coving's fucking shit. It's a plaster, and they'll do it in a profile that they find agreeable. And I think it's just shit.
I agree with you. It's total shit, and it's total bullshit that happens.
It is, yeah, that is another fucking bit of society's double standards.
And would you agree to say fuck society?
Hell yeah, I say it every day when I wake up. I go, fuck this shit. Fuck society.
That's right, YouTube. Fuck society.
Oh
yeah. You know how it is. So let me check. Someone said anal is fun. What do you feel about that?
Are we talking passively or assertively?
We're talking no hesitation.
No hesitation. Well, I think that would have to come upon. It's about the environment. So, if you're going to have anal with someone, and there's some petals of rose has been laid out on a bed. You just come from a bath where you've been served chilled wine glasses with chocolate that's been dipped along the edge of the glass.
Yes.
Now, that would make my anus start to get a bit moist. And I think that, yeah, that'll be fun. But probably not. Now, if we change the context of the situation, now, if we were at Northern Dreams and I had just shot up some methamphetamine in the back, looking at the sign that illuminates and says Northern Dreams, and a big man comes walking over. He's got glasses on. He's got skater jeans with the cuffs all coming to bits. He starts mumbling, "It's Alex Anderson." He drops his pants, bends over, and says, "Come snipe my butthole, big boy." Not so good.
No, that's not good at all. That's a naughty in a bad way. That's the kind of naughty you don't want.
No, because he's learned that behavior from someone else.
Yeah.
Who should not be named.
He was indoctrinated into the behavior.
Yes.
And indoctrination is not good. I am very anti-indoctrination. I think it is a problem with society. Society has a lot of problems. Crown molding is a problem. According to Exhumed Visions, he said crown molding is like is the problem with society. Do you agree?
No.
No.
Wait, what was the question?
Is crown molding? Crown molding is the problem with society.
Crown, is that for the teeth? Would you get a mold? No, crowning on your tooth. Eh? Yes.
What was that right there? What was that sound?
Oh, that was my faucet.
Ah, it was very. I thought it was a coffee grinder.
Sounds quite nice. Should really put a pickup on it.
Yeah, I like that. I could use that in a song. But I thought you were at Bastiat's house. Are you guys living together?
Well, his dad doesn't know about me, so only during the day when he's not here. And we normally go on dates.
What do you guys? What was the last date you went on?
Well, we went down to the beach and we're in the dunes, and he bought me a new silk scarf, and he says, "Hey, Dar, come and have a sniff with this," and he wrapped it around my face. Little did I know that it was chloroform. So I got the bit fucking munted on this. And first on, right in my cunt, he put his fucking knife in my cunt. I said, no, you naughty boy. And then I can't really remember the rest, but we woke up and he brought a bucket from KFC.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that was best.
You want to know what I have to say about that?
What? Bullhorn.
Greetings, fellow Cradle of Filth fans. Posting this video to
That's what I'd say. That was to all the Cradle of Filth fans.
Oh yeah. Big shout outs to all the Cradle of Filth. Keep it filthy, boys and girls.
Filth gang.
Got the filthy kick.
That's right. Now, Cradle of Filth, they are, in your opinion, they are in the top 3 black metal bands of all time?
Oh, yes. Up there with Celtic Frost.
Yeah, and Godsmack.
Man, there's nothing quite like getting down with my corpse paint inside a church after I've just done my rosary and listened to Gobsmack.
Would you scream fuck Jesus in a church listening to Godsmack?
You know what? I was inspired. Sebastian came and he led me down to this Orthodox St. Pius church. Now, St. Pius, they're an amusing religious sort of sect where they've got this ode against modernity. Now, we figured, we had a great laugh about it. And the fucking the weirdos, some brethren-looking Catholic types are a great laugh. Anyway, he says, right, after doing the rosary, he's like, bend over, as you do, put the hymn book onto my forehead and rested my head there on the pew, and he went right for it, screamed fuck like that. He's like, pretend to be Jesus. And so I put my arms out like Jesus on the cross. It was like, I am just a humble carpenter. And we fucked.
Would you say that he nailed his hammer into you like a carpenter would?
Well, it was most definitely a symbolic exchange with his dick being the nail and my ass being a hand.
Mm-hmm.
There was definitely a lot of stigmata coming afterwards, and it continued to be a miracle and was still had the stigmata a week later where there was still evidence of the miracle.
I have another question about that, but real quick, what's your favorite ice cream? That's a question from Exhumed Visions.
Well, he knows that's a touchy subject, and he's putting some thoughts into my head, which is quite get fucked, mate. You fucking know.
You heard it, Exhumed Visions. Get fucked, mate. You fucking know. That's his favorite ice cream. You bitch. That's vanilla ice cream. He said.
It's a sensitive subject.
It's very sensitive. He Exhumed said he's sorry.
Thanks, bud.
Now a follow-up question to what you were just talking about. What is the difference between a screen fuck and a 2-hour power fuck?
Well, time.
Time? That's it?
That's specifically it. I think. Well, what actually we've got the best example of the difference between them if you listen to the track "Time" by Gothic King Cobra, where you've got the monologue starting, which has a good explanation of the difference between time and how it's a very important factor in space, as in the space of time and existence.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You heard it, you guys. What time is it over there? Just if you don't mind me asking.
It's Basti at o'clock.
Basti at o'clock. That's right, you guys. That's right. In South Wales right now, it's Basti at o'clock. Hey, Marie. What's the naughtiest hot pocket?
The butt.
The butt. That's right. Would you now? This is may also be a very controversial subject, but is eating pussy gay? I guess that answers that, y'all. Is there anything that you want to get a message you want to get across to the listeners?
Who have we got listening?
Looks like we got 12 people listening. We got Death Lord Braden, we got Jub, Exhumed Visions, Loop, Come Poop at My House, Punk Rock. I believe Backdoor is here. Internet Collective may be here. You know, Jefferson Quadro, Beefneck was here. It looks like we got some people in the house.
Oh, that's nice. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all. That's right. Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good night. Oh, also Tommy Decay's here. So any we may be wrapping up here soon. Is there anything that you need the world to know?
Oh, I've got a nice wee little story.
Ooh.
I've got.
Let's hear it.
All right, yes, I'll show you. I will find the wee little narrative. So, once upon a time, there were two naughty boys. These two naughty boys both got under each other's skin, push each other, get all those other little bits of trouble, tripping each other up, getting naughty. And so it caused a bit of a stir. They were out in public, and then one of them said to the other naughty boy, "You're a Nazi!" And then the other boy says, "No, I'm not a Nazi. You've got psychological problems." And then the big guy had to come and say, he says, "You need to stop yelling at your friend and calling him a Nazi. Name calling just comes off as not very nice. Has your little friend been advocating National Socialism and the erasure of entire ethnic groups? No. No. Until then, we can't call him a Nazi. Honestly, it does a disservice to all the victims what the Nazis did do to them. Sad. Well, when you're a friend and you both like YouTube wizards, you got to leave the YouTube wizard content up on the internet. It's just a simple rule. It's just a simple rule. It doesn't matter if it's Kanye West or if it's Noam Chomsky. You just gotta leave it when it is a YouTube wizard related content. Then the big eye did say, "I've said it before and I'll say it again. YouTube boys are great contributors. Brilliant contributors. Fantastic. They bring all the content and the clicks and the immersion and interestedness of the viewers. It sucks them all in. And you've got such good knowledge of the YouTube wizard. So, I think it's of interest that you two naughty boys be nice and behave. So, calm down. I don't like stepping in, but try to just get along. The end.
That was beautiful.
Thanks.
Now, that was from the future, correct?
No, it was from the past.
Ah, okay. That was very moving.
Oh, yes.
Is that
It's a hamster time. I like to spread the message to the hamster man.
okay? We're spreading a message to the hamster, y'all. Hey, Cobra, hold on, let me get him.
Come here, boy. Come here, Pop. Here, Pop.
He's coming. Okay, he's here. Let's tell the hamster.
Come here. Where you going, Lou?
Uh-oh, did we lose you?
Where did we lose the pup?
Oh, no, we got you. I think we got to be right here. He can hear you, though. Uh-oh.
You're right, hey, champ. What's happened?
He can hear you.
Not like my voice?
We got you. We got you.
Okay.
We got you.
Oh, that's good.
So what
Is
did
he
you?
okay?
Yeah. What did you need to tell him? He's right here. He can hear you.
Okay. Well, what I gotta do is just help him. Is he listening?
Yeah. Look at him. He's right there. If you can see him.
Where you gone? Where you gone, little fella? Where you gone? Hold on.
You're in his head.
Ah, look at him!
Don't worry.
Ah!
You're inside his head.
Oh, okay, little fella. Listen to me. It's Uncle Marie here. Okay. Every misanthrope, however sincere, at times reminds me of that old poet, bedridden and utterly forgotten, who in a rage with his contemporaries declared he would receive none of them. His wife, out of charity, would ring at the door from time to time. The work is finished when we can no longer improve it, though we know it is to be inadequate and incomplete. We are so overtaxed by it that we no longer have the power to add a single comma, however indispensable. What determines the degree of which a work is done is not a requirement of art or truth. It is exhaustion and even more disgust. Oh, hamster, keep being a powerful wizard warlock and keep your mind at ease.
I think he's changed.
Hell yeah, that's the intervention we needed.
He did need it. I've been training him, and I think he may be a little overloaded with the training, between the sock and the Ben Shapiro picture, attacking it and dealing with the fame. He's famous now, and I don't think he was ever expecting the fame. He was never expecting the fame, and he seems to be he seems to be taking it pretty well. He does go crazy at night a little bit, but I think it's normal. But with dealing with the camera and the lights and the attention, but he look at him. He's happy. I saved him from the Puerto Ricans. I gave him a nice tank I found in the trash. He's got a lot of room to run and play and think and transcend. And what more could he ask for? I give him Kratom. I give him Monster.
That's healthy hamster.
Yeah, look. I mean, if he wasn't happy, would he be doing that right now?
I've lost the little prick.
You lost it?
Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? I've traded my eyes. Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Where's he gone?
Ah!
Where's he gone?
Where is he? I can see you.
I can't see him. There he is.
I've tried my hamster telepathy. I feel like I am weak. I need more heroin.
Do you have any?
No, but I can make some.
How do you... He can make it, folks. How do you make it?
Well, depending on what base you've got and what you're making it from, you could either start from bleeding the poppy, or you can get it in whatever form of from the factor. So what you've got three major steps in creating heroin or diamorphine, and
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Is hamster allowed to know? I don't know if hamster wants to know that, because then you could start be cooking up in your tank.
He definitely does want to know. I think all of us want to know.
He wants to know.
I got massive arms and a decent looking penis. That's a decent size. It's not too big. It's not too small.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I think we all want to know.
Well, let's say, what base do you want to go from?
Let's go from the morphine sulfate base.
Okay, yes. Now that's an easier one to do, because you've already got it at a very, very pure level, because it's been made already in a lab to morphine, where it's been stepped up from codeine. And so
for those of you who don't know, morphine sulfate is, I guess it would be the most purest form of morphine you can get over the counter, besides just straight morphine.
That's correct. So what you need to do then is, depending, you'd have a pill that really sort of take off any of the wax coatings.
Yeah, because you don't want it gelling up, because the FDA started putting a compound in the morphine and any opiate compound that if it is broken and water is added to it, it gels up. They like little balls of gel coat the whole thing.
Yeah, depending on if there's much of the binder, depending on the morphine product, yeah, it would do. But the best thing about it is that because it is water soluble, it would not just be in that binding glug, the morphine gummies of binding. But what you do, you'd need to make it react. So you'd want to add some baking soda with the crushed up pill base, and then from you want to add water, and now then that starts to react, and you would now dry off that first bit with morphine and the baking soda, and it'll bubble a bit, and then you would want to dry that off until there is no moisture content whatsoever. Now, if you do have any sort of water content, and you follow through with the next steps, you will actually ruin your yield completely, because the precursor acetic anhydride gets absolutely destroyed if you add any other water. Now, acetic anhydride is one step after acetic acid. So you go from vinegar, which has about 3 to 5% of acetic acid, and then just pure acetic acid, which is there, and then the next one up, which is acetic anhydride, which is made by bringing acetic acid up to 600 degrees and letting it react with another precursor that I've forgotten the name. Anyway, then you add, you'd have a chalky white substance on the spoon, and that's when you add the acetic anhydride to the dried out base, I guess you'd call of it, and then you'd put that in the oven. Now, it's normally said to make it as sterile as possible, so using stainless steel, but older timers like to use a spoon that has silver, and so it apparently reacts with this element of part of the silver. It creates, with the first time you do it, it does this sort of oxidizing, so it looks like a hollow green, radioactive, sort of Simpsons-esque coloration.
Because the chemical reaction.
mm, to the silver, and but no, you go for a stainless, and then you'd cook that off into the acidic anhydride. Now, pretty much now you've got diamorphine, which is heroin, but is more superior. Getting you say yielding than what you'd get on the streets. It's much way better than
Kill your sister's champ.
Yeah. Now, with that form of purity, and no additive, the bioavailability, the time of it, is it longer or is it shorter acting? Because I know morphine it has a tendency to be very short acting.
No, it will hold you a lot more than what any other sort of any other sort of derivative class of heroin. It most definitely has that first shot will sort of experience is most definitely a real nice kick into it, but that the half-life of it does last a lot longer than other stuff I've tried elsewhere in the world.
Now,
it goes to the point of where there's people that go overseas and are just absolutely unfulfilled by the of what is available, that they come moving back because the H is just not to the standard and quality of what homeback diamorphine is.
yeah, I mean, down south when I was down there, it was all tar, and it tastes like vinegar.
Yeah,
and it's very dirty.
It could be part of the process, either from the acidic acid or of not being cooked off properly. So, of course, after you've let it react with your concocted pill base, you want to try and get as much of the acidic acid off as possible because it's very caustic.
Now,
but there's also the other part of to really make sure that you get cut through any of the other bits, because of it being so water soluble. Most of it enters the water is pretty damn quickly, but you'd still want to have a bit of vinegar or to be able to bring it off the spoon. Although sometimes some people do prefer to use caustic soda, but the bad thing about caustic soda is that it really deteriorates your vein a lot faster than what you want. So your long life of your own self-preservation does, I guess, demise slightly. But although it draws most of the goodies.
Now, do you have a preference on needle size, short, long, any size?
Well, I a 27G, which is it's a gauge that is it's bigger than an insulin needle, depending on whereabouts in the world and what because it seemed to change of it. If we go and have a look at the Birmingham gauge chart, we will find
We're looking at the Birmingham gauge chart. If you could not hear.
So that's telling me that it's 0.016, and oh no, sorry, that's in inches, which is a bit not something that I'm used to. That is the diameter of the desired pick.
Huh.
Of course.
Now, what happens if you add red phosphate into the mix?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
What point?
Well, during the cooking process, if you add a red phosphate from matchsticks, and you burn it off, the composition that it leaves is what's in crocodile.
Okay, yeah. So crocodile, that's a weird. So instead of using acetic anhydride, you're using iodine.
And I believe there's iodine in red phosphorus.
Yes. So Deso, that's right, Deso.
You have to speak
this
English.
Now, iodine is very plentiful where you're from, correct? It was just in. I know you were in Vietnam for a while.
No, in Vietnam.
I love China.
But China's great.
He's a nasty guy. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes him anywhere once they get to know him. He's a nasty guy. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes him anywhere once they get to know him.
Oh yeah. Now our soils do not contain any sort of iodine so much in vegetables, etc. So we, as a supplement, have iodine added to our salt, which gives us the needed daily need of iodine. So, but let's go back and have a look at this isomorph.
The what?
The desomorphine, also known as crocodile.
Oh yeah, desomorphine. It is I know that you need. I know that sometimes they use coating tablets, but it would take so many. So if you took morphine sulfate, maybe obviously that would be the best, or an oxycodone, or not even oxycodone, like a 60 milligram or an 80 milligram oxys. But I know you have to. They use red phosphorus from matchsticks, vinegar, and I think you cook it off, and it leaves the very high compound. But from what I know, the crocodile actually isn't that deadly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, that's just what I've heard. People will tell me that I'm wrong, but who knows?
Wrong.
They say.
Wrong.
And I say.
You're fired.
That would be no good being that. I've still yet to find a good write up about it.
Yeah, it's very interesting stuff. I don't know.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
Who knows? Let's check the chat. I haven't been paying attention to it very much.
Of course, there's from documented in the media. There's a lot of other problems with Russia.
Yeah, there's in Eastern Europe. It's very prominent in Eastern Europe. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go pee. If you want to talk to the listeners, go ahead. Say whatever you want.
friends. It is I. How do you do? Young men's go for wee-wees. I wish we could listen to them to go wee-wees. I've heard a Cobra Angel go wee-wees before. That was pretty naughty. I don't really recommend listening to it. It's very, I guess that upsets Cobra Angel class. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Oh, now, young bastards left me all here at his house, and I'm all home alone. He's gone on a Tinder date to go and bring home a new bit of putty. Yeah, boy. So I'm left here, and I brought a book from home. And is a lovely wee little story, and it's called Unuki and the Mist Girl. As he walked along the narrow path between the trees, Unuku stared at the column of mist hovering over the lake. He had often seen mist lying low on the water, but never a column of it standing up like a trunk of a tall tree. He quickened his step, overcome with curiosity, at the edge of the forest, close to the beach. He stopped. Two young women were bathing in the still water. He could see that they were beautiful, even though the veils of mist which were wrapped around them like a cloud. Further out, the air was clear. Hello, welcome back. Do you feel refreshed after going for a wee-wee?
Yeah, it was a very good wee-wee. It was a long one. I released.
What was the coloration?
I don't drink water, so it was very dark brown.
What?
Yeah, I don't drink water.
No way.
I don't see the point in drinking water. What? Tell me why I should drink water, because think about it. The first ingredient in coffee, what is it? What is the main ingredient in coffee?
Curiosity.
Curiosity? Well, okay, what is the number 2 ingredient?
Vapidness.
Okay, that too. Now, ingredient number 3.
Yeah, that's.
It's what? Hold on, sorry, folks. I think are we on? Are we still on? Are we here? Are we here?
Hello, friends. I've still got you.
Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so water is the 4th main ingredient in coffee. So why would I drink water if that is how you make coffee?
Well, because water's a protein.
Yeah, well, so is cheese, so is meat, burgers. That's all protein. Why would I need to? I have too much protein.
Too much protein. So if cheese is a protein, does that mean that smegma is a protein? Oh, let's look that up.
Technically, yes.
Smegma protein. Smegma has 26.6% fat and 13.3% protein.
So 13.3, and how much?
Yeah, well, I don't know. What is the daily serving of the recommended daily serving of smegma? I am not too sure.
Does female cum have protein?
That's type of fish, isn't it?
Seriously, Facebook, you ever sucked a girl's vagina so hard she came in your mouth? Oh yeah.
Well, because female cum is just the wee wees.
Is it?
Then yes. It's just the wee wees.
You think so? Wouldn't it? I mean, what about is female ejaculation a myth?
Well, they're most definitely climax and cum, and so those endorphins are most definitely there. But the release of I think it's a type of ectoplasm.
Ah, yeah, ectoplasm. Well, I mean, women are demons.
Yeah, it's most definitely verging on that ectoplasmic sort of the void of not void, but it is most definitely
Do you condone ectophilia?
ectophilia. So that's an interesting. Could you please delight me in what ectophilia is?
Yeah, right after I take my kratom, I will. Hey,
yes.
in the chat, you guys, put a 666 if you want to know about ectophilia.
Oh yeah. Now, young man, how are you taking your kratom?
I parachute it. I put it in toilet paper and I parachute it.
Oh, you boy.
Yeah, I'm hard style with it. Fuck that mixing it and drinking it shit. I want it all at once. And I can take about 4 grams in one parachute.
Oh, yeah. So, is there any little soldiers on your parachute?
Yes. They're stormtroop SS soldiers on my parachute.
Is it one per parachute?
420.
It's 420 on each parachute.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. That's
just
budgets now these days.
Ectoplasm or ectophilia would be the act of. Well, let's see if there's a Google definition.
Piece of pussy.
Pussies, big boys. Do we have a definition yet?
We're looking it up. Urban Dictionary. I don't see one. But basically, ectophilia is the act of having sex with a ghost, and then taking, because they have ectoplasm. You see, so the act of ectophilia would be sex with a ghost and has something to do with the ectoplasm, whether it is residue or what they admit, or some sort of fluid transmission and play with a ghost.
It's I have come upon one case in my job where there was a person doing I guess you would call them an intern. They were on a research, and so they were in an archive, and they were, I guess they were emotionally going through some things at the time, but that all came to an abrupt end when she had a complete breakdown and admitted that the person of the archive and the person she was researching, the ghost had sexually abused her. So there is massively documented cases of this happened, and I believe that we're all one step removed from someone who has, I guess, experienced ectophilia.
Now, there was a recent movie. Sorry, 1 second. I'm moving a chair, so I could set it up. Let me look at the chat real quick. There was a recent news story about this, and I want to get to it. I don't know if you saw about the lady in I think it was the UK where she's marrying a ghost.
Yeah. Well, we are continually being raped by ghosts of our past. There's that hauntology aspect, just in our own unconscious, where things keep coming back up, and it haunts us, and it's most definitely something we don't consent to, and it does bring a lot of trauma. But again, then there's the thing of that it's a failure. So it's a bit different to that of being raped by the ghosts of the past.
1 second. I gotta fix my Juul because it's not working. You can keep talking.
Now, the biggest question, I guess, of what everyone should be thinking of before they go to sleep is what ghosts they would want to have sex with the most.
Now, if I may interject, anyone watching that wants to chime in, what ghost would you like to have sex with? Put it in the chat, and we'll talk about it. Now, if you could pick, what ghost would you have sex with?
Oh, that would be quite hard. It would be quite hard. What would it feel? What would be the sense of this? Would it be like someone's whispering on your erect penis?
No, it would be more. Let's just say if you could have a 2-hour power fuck with a ghost, who would it be?
Well, I think it's very important the sensations first, because then that would be something that would matter, because there's all the different phenomenological aspects which could ruin the sex. But then again, are we just fucking for clout and for good bands?
It's fucking for Instagram clout. You are having you're in a Facebook group, a BDSM goth Facebook group, and you want to get clout and you want to become a moderator in it.
Yeah, it would be most definitely Sharon Tate.
Sharon Tate. Ooh, what about Lydia Lunch?
Oh, fuck off. Well, she's not dead, but I fucking hate Lydia Lunch.
Ooh,
like, when I was a teenage boy, when I was about 14, I was obsessed with her. But she's just a fucking narcissistic hoe.
Yeah, so Sharon Tate. That's interesting. Why do you say Sharon Tate?
Well, it's I mean, for the aspect of Sharon Tate, of her. Wow, she's a very beautiful young lady. Sharon Tate. There's a lot of trauma already happening with her past. I guess she would be very fulfilled with the trajectory of her life. Of course, she was that beautiful girl that was pretty entitled and was able to, with the nepotism, become a great actress.
Yeah. Now Sharon Tate, she came from a wealthy family. No.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that was her father, a director or an executive producer or something along those lines, where she was able to get into Hollywood because of her parents, and that was the nepotist aspect. I believe, it's not too sure.
So on the plus side, if you have sex with her ghost, you may get some money out of the estate.
Well, what do you think? You could make a lawsuit about being sexually. Well, so am I? It's a question about who would I want to be, what ghost I'd like to be sexually abused by, or is it more of a consenting?
Well, yeah, those are two different questions. Let's go with, if you were at work and you worked with this ghost, who would you want to get sexually abused by at work for a lawsuit?
Now that would be that's a very good question, Mr. Parker Jackson. So it's strictly for capital.
Yeah, strictly for monetary gain.
Oh, it'll be Hitler.
Hitler. Oh, yes, that's a good one. What would he do to you?
He'll be into something wet and messy.
Poop. Definitely poop. Definitely a poo-poo man.
Yeah, and he was into beans a lot. So I think there'll be some baked beans being smeared around my anus, and then he would just rub his face, and his ghost face, into these beans, and it would
I'm a scat man.
Would you say he was a scat man?
Well, he was literally. Didn't he take a shit pill every day from the Ubermensch's poo?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm a scat man.
Oh yeah, that's the good shit.
Yeah. So you say he would definitely something. Would you say he would ask you for help in the bathroom? And then he would do something weird in the bathroom?
No, I don't believe he would be specifically fixated with the toilet, the bathroom, as I guess a venue for his kink.
Do you think he would carry it with him, like maybe a little Tupperware of poo-poo?
I think he more enjoys the authenticity of the poo happening at the time and during the event. It would be quite important to his kink. He'd like to be a bit naughty. That's what I like to say about the bathroom. So I don't think he would enjoy going to the bathroom to have his Hitler ghost sex. He would like to go somewhere which is normally socially more I guess there'll be a lot of etiquette around, so we'll talk about like some sort of dining room or possibly a lounge, somewhere which is normally quite a socially expected environment where there is normally no shit happening.
Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty.
Very naughty, man.
Yeah. How naughty was Hitler?
He was a very naughty man.
Was he the naughtiest?
Hmm.
Who are the top 3 naughtiest people ever to live?
Well, there's Bastet.
Bastiat's number 1, correct?
Yeah.
Bastiat's number 1 naughty. Everyone let Bastiat know he's the number 1 naughty man.
Number 1 naughty man in the world. Now, number 2 of the entire world would be fucking Scotty.
Scotty. Homeboy
Yeah,
Scotty?
for being homeboy Scotty for being a lying bastard.
Homeboy, you heard it here. You heard it here, folks. Homeboy Scotty is the naughty, lying bastard.
Yeah.
What
Fuck
about
homeboy Scotty?
What about Warlord?
Then it would be Warlord's just fucked.
So Warlord is not a naughty boy?
No, he'd like to imagine himself as, but he's just a gamer.
So you heard it here, people. Warlord Campbell, not a naughty boy. So don't officially he's a gamer though. He's a gamer.
Would be Hitler.
Number 3 is Hitler. So it goes Bastiat, Homeboy Scotty, and then Hitler.
Yes.
Interesting. Is Haggis naughty?
Haggis is just an NPC, so it doesn't really matter.
Haggis is an NPC, Jub. You heard it. Okay, so we have Bastiat being the number 1 naughty man to live, and then it goes Homeboy Scotty, and then it goes Hitler, and Haggis is an NPC, and Warlord is a gamer.
Yeah.
What about women? Those are all men. What are the top 3 most naughty women? Would you say Lizzie Borden? Lizzie Borden was naughty?
No.
You don't think Lizzie Borden was a naughty girl?
No. Now the she-wolves.
The she-wolves. What about Elvira?
Oh no, she's lovely.
Yeah, she's still hot. She's like 80 and she's still hot.
There's a really interesting book that came out. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago. Of the naughty woman of
the naughty women
naughty
of Instagram.
Of Instagram. That's the naughty woman. Well, number 1 will be Emerald.
Emerald. Oh.
Yeah.
So number 1 naughty girl is Emerald, you guys.
Yeah. Because she was funding terrorism.
That's true. So Emerald was funding terrorism. She was committing treason on the Internet Collective and people involved in there. She was giving secrets away. She was a backstabbing, conniving whore. She was a orbiting attention seeker, like most women are. But yeah, she was committing terrorist acts and treason, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so number 2.
Emerald again.
Emerald again. So number 2 is also Emerald.
That's correct.
And number 3?
Emerald again.
Emerald again. So all 3, the top 3 naughty girls ever in history. Emerald, Emerald, and Emerald. You heard it here. Now, are the 3 emeralds, are they the same or are they different?
They're the same.
The same emerald. Are there? Does she have different forms?
Well, there was the pre-surgery and post-surgery.
Pre and post surgery. What was the surgery again? If you want to tell the viewers.
Naughty girl surgery.
Naughty girl surgery. So there's pre and post naughty girl surgery emerald, and is there any more?
Well, there's no vagina for Cobra emerald.
Yeah, no vagina for Cobra emerald. Haggis. Oh, Haggis has something to say. He wrote in and he said he doesn't give a fuck because he's banging hot broads right now.
Okay.
We got an okay, folks. Haggis is banging hot broads. He has 3 girlfriends apparently, and he's 400 pounds, and he works at Little Caesars. And he has a hair that looks like someone smoked a crack. It's like crack pipe chore boy, amassed on top of a fat dyke's head.
Not very flattering.
No, not flattering at all. I don't see how any woman would want to sleep with that, to be honest.
Well, it's one of those things of what you call having a vivid imagination.
Imaginary friends, imaginary girlfriends. Do NPCs do that a lot?
I don't know. I don't think there's an active Russian history on the NPCs.
Huh. Interesting. What were we talking about?
Well, there was Emerald being a very naughty girl.
Yeah, Emerald's very naughty. Now, I don't know how many times Emerald shows up on the naughty list, but who comes after her?
I don't know. I think she'll be a very selfish lover, so it would only be herself.
Makes sense. Now, I was going to ask you something. What was it? I don't remember. The kratom's hitting me, and I took a lot.
Oh, describe the feels. Are you feeling kind of wavy?
Yeah, kratom's interesting because I know you guys can't get it over in Wales, but I like to put my drink a little bit. I like to soak the front of this mask with it, and I can go like this and get a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's best.
I
think that's a good methodology.
Yeah, I have good ideas. A lot of people don't listen to them, but I have good ideas. My avocado cart.
Yes, do tell me. I'm all listening.
What was I saying? Oh, but first, yeah, kratom. Kratom's interesting because I know you know about it, but it is a natural, thing that works on some opiate receptors. It doesn't bind; it bounces off them. It's actually pretty interesting how it works. That it doesn't bind to the opiate receptors, but it just bounces on them. And it like how air molecules work inside a hot car, let's say.
Yeah. Well, it would definitely be like scream fucking, where it's there's these kratoms are going into your body and they're just scream fucking going from one receptor to the other, and touching all those good bits, and it's just going for 2 hours. Just
China.
This is how it is in my brain.
China.
Hey man,
I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them.
Well, this is what kratom does to my brain.
I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them.
It bombs the shit out of your brain.
So, like I said, yeah, it doesn't bind to receptors, but it bounces them. So it's like, depending on the kind you get, but it is just a mild opiate high in the sense that it's not chemically, it doesn't give you a hangover or anything. It doesn't make you feel like shit. You don't get the spins really unless you take way too much. But it's just like if you took some Norco or a couple Percocet, basically, and maybe if you shaved a little bit of Adderall into it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we just got word that the Mamoon Network is online.
Oh.
Let's go take a look. I also had a news story come up that I wanted to talk to you about.
Mamoon.
Awesome. The Mamoon Network is officially online. We are an organization, and we run very deep. There's much to come from the Mamoon Network. We are important. We are people. We are eternal. Anyway, so there's a news story that I saw. I don't know Vietnamese, but maybe you can translate.
Tôi thu hợp của một báo online sẽ chuyển đến quý vị và các bạn những tin tức an ninh trật tự nổi bật trong 24 giờ qua. Sáng nay, công an xã Đồng Hợp đang phối hợp cùng
King Cobra.
What is it saying?
So far, there's been a legacy of King Cobra. Has indoctrinated, I guess you'd say, a harem of naughty boys, and they have collected one wand that they got via someone in America that posted them a wand, and they are causing death spells onto.
Okay, let's keep going.
cùng công an huyện Quỳ Hợp, tỉnh Nghệ An điều tra truy bắt nghi can ném mìn phát nổ vào sau nhà chủ tịch Ủy ban nhân dân xã Đồng Hợp.
Cướp giật trên địa bàn.
What was the end of that? Before we move on to this very nice gentleman with a cool green outfit, what was he saying?
Well, they've got someone in custody for murder that they could not quite figure out what it was, and it wasn't too a dark. I think he said, how do you translate that? Like a soothsayer. Yeah, it would be something like that, where they get to bring in a wizard. I guess another good wizard called Warlock John. And,
Warlock John?
And he was able to he divined something. They said he was boiling the head of a peacock in a pot off a lighter, off a normal big lighter. And they said they were waiting for this peacock head to disintegrate, and then he was able to say and find out who and what had done, because the forensics team had never seen anything like that.
Oh, Warlock John, is he white or is he Vietnamese?
Warlock John, I'm not too sure.
Oh. Okay, well, let's keep going.
Tuyến đê Hữu Hồng thuộc địa bàn huyện Phú Xuyên thì tôi đã tập trung chỉ đạo toàn bộ lực lượng trinh sát hình sự phối hợp với đồn công an Văn Nhân tiến hành ra.
Khoảng 0 giờ.
What is he the chief of police?
I'm not too sure. He didn't say his name, but he said thanks to intelligence of the communist police force of Vietnam, we were able to capture the guy's name. His name was Ming,
Ming.
Ming, yeah.
Is it this is it this skinny guy in the orange jersey?
Oh, you'd have to link me. I'm not too sure. I can't see it.
Okay, let's link it here. This is the news story that we're talking about. There's actually a couple of them. Shit. Yeah, Kratos pretty good. I mean, if you want to go the legal route of dankness, there you go. You know what I'm saying? YouTube.
So, oh no! Oh look, my little cat has come home from his day at cat job.
What's his job?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me. Hey, little fella.
Does he make decent money?
Well, I never see any of it. I think he just pours most of the time his money out to girls on Chatterbait and tips and.
Wait, is he at museums? Is he at Bastiat's house as well?
Oh, I've teleported back to my house now because Bastiat Dad's was coming back, and he said, "You gotta go.
Does Bastiat's dad call him naughty?
Well, I've never been there because I always have to hide.
Where do you hide at?
Well, the place is quite big. So I've only ever had to hide very quickly before I could teleport back. I was at this cupboard that was full of mince pancakes. Hello, buddy, you're a bit wet.
Oh, that's pretty. Sounds comfy.
It was very comfy. I was a bit cold, so I was able to wrap myself up in a cup of pancakes.
Is this what you tell Bastiat's dad and when he comes home?
Eat a bag of Asperger's.
I will do one day.
Yeah, tell him this also.
I'm a 27-year-old sexy goth stud who hasn't been laid in a year.
Well, I have been laid, but...
Well, we can leave that part off.
15 phút ngày 13 tháng 10, người thân của ông Trần Xuân Lục, Chủ tịch Ủy ban nhân dân xã Đồng Hợp và người dân gần nhà ông Lục ở xóm 1 xã Đồng Hợp giật mình, hoảng hốt bởi tiếng nổ lớn ngay sau nhà ông Lục. Vụ nổ không gây thương vong về người, nhưng nhiều vật dụng trong nhà bếp của gia đình ông Lục đã bị hư hỏng. Ngay sau khi sự việc xảy ra, người nhà ông Lục cùng người dân địa phương đã báo sự việc lên công.
Do you know what she's saying?
Yeah, okay, so they're introducing that this is captured, this is Ming, and Ming's been communicating with this harem of other wizards in Vietnam, and it was indoctrinated by the summoned god of Cobra Team, and they've been producing these wands that came from the master wand that seemed to be and using the power to kill off other wizards in Vietnam.
We're going to keep up with that story. It seems very interesting. It looks like there's going to be some developments pretty soon here. Now I have another question for you. Can you how do you rate your fart skill? Your fart judging skills?
Quite good.
Okay. Tell me, will you rate this one for me?
I don't know about that one. That was flattering.
Let's see. Let's try another one. Hold on. Keep in mind, this girl is goth.
That's a naughty fart.
Yeah, that sounded wet.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, Bergen, give me a buddy boy. If anyone sees Bastiat, can you tell him that I've arrived home safely?
Okay, if you guys want to tell Bastiat that Marie arrived home safely from her travels, Tell him Uncle Marie got home safe. What about this? What do you have to say about this? I haven't seen this, but actually, let me see. Ooh. Hold on, let me see what this if this has audio. No. How does this sound to you?
This sounds like they're being naughty.
You don't want anybody to find out about your dirty.
What about this?
Don't play coy with me. I know that you're a panty boy. Yeah. Even though you're a construction worker, labor worker, whatever you want to call it. And I know you don't want anybody to find out about your dirty little fucking panty boy secret. I know all about it. You like to pick out certain pairs of panties, wear them under your coveralls or whatever construction labor job, whatever job you do. I don't know, drive a bus, drive a
What do you think about that?
Who's the bus driver?
You're the bus driver.
I don't think I'd be up for it. I think I'd definitely call up my union.
You're gonna call the union? Do you think that's
Yeah, my
covered under
union.
union law?
Yeah, I'll call it, but we'll do a strike.
Huh. What about this?
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. I want to fight with a
Oh, yeah.
cunt. I'll beat you, cunt.
Do you think that guy's naughty?
Yeah, this is having a good time. Getting really good time.
Are the cops after you?
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Any white girl wanna beat me up in a polka dot red dress with my hair in pigtails and a pantyhose over my head and punch in my nose. Boom, 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 boom.
He's naughty, huh?
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah. It's been a good time. Is there any parting words that you want to leave the viewers?
No.
No? Oh, you heard it there, guys. That was Marie all the way from South Wales. It was a good talk, good time. So it was good talking to you, Marie.
I love you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
That was fun, guys. It's been a long night. You know, we did a lot. We learned a lot of things, like Bastiat is the #1 naughty boy in the world, in history. #2 is homeboy Scotty. And then Hitler. I don't even know. It's been such a long night. But that's about all, YouTube. Peace out.